One of the dumbest arguments I've ever witnessed, let alone been part of, started in the most ridiculous way. We were in class when this guy stood up to head to the bathroom. As he walked past my desk, he suddenly tripped. Not a small stumble either. He went airborne. Feet off the ground, arms flailing, papers flying. The entire room gasped. He barely caught himself, turned around with fire in his eyes, pointed right at me, and yelled, "Bro, why'd you trip me?" I just blinked. My foot was literally under my desk the entire time. There was no way I could have touched him, but he had already decided I was the villain in his dramatic fall. I calmly told him, "Man, I didn't do anything. You tripped on your own shoelaces." But he wasn't having it. "Nah, I felt you kick me," he shouted like this was some kind of detective reveal. He was ready to fight, throwing out threats like, "You're lucky I don't beat you up right now. And don't let me catch you outside. You're done." Instead of letting it go, he ran to the teacher. Next thing I know, we're both pulled into the hallway. The teacher, clearly already over his job, just stared at us. I gave a calm explanation of what happened, while the other guy ranted like a TV lawyer giving his closing argument. Finally, the teacher just sighed and said, "Dude, he didn't do anything." Should have been the end of it. But of course, it wasn't. The very next day, I walked past his desk, and this guy actually stuck his leg out and tripped me. I hit the floor, papers everywhere. It was like deja vu for the class. Another collective gasp. He just leaned back in his chair like he didn't do anything. I didn't waste time. I got up, walked straight to the teacher and said, "He tripped me. On purpose." The teacher, who already looked 90% done with life, just stared at him and said, "Really?" That was it. As the guy stormed out of the room, he turned around dramatically and shouted, "This is your fault," then promptly tripped on the door frame. Karma didn't wait long that day.